Hello everybody, so I thought I would just share with you some fruit that I picked up from Chinatown yesterday. Um, your mangoes. This is a different kind of mango here. I forget the name of it, but it's basically green and not as attractive as this mango here, but it's actually very tasty and aromatic, um, just lovely. Like there's so many different kinds of mangoes out there, and I've tried probably at least 6 or 7 different kinds, and it's interesting how they have different textures and different flavors. Um, Anyhow, sapodillas. I love sapodillas. These are almost ready. Look, this is a little bit wet on the outside. It's almost ready. Another day, I think those guys will be ready to eat. And then here, this is what I'm going to show you today and sample for you is this big cherimoya. That's a heavy mother. And expensive too. That cost me about $12. I had another one, but I ate it already. So let's cut this open and see what we've got going on in here. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Looks nice and ripe. The other one could have waited a little bit longer, but this looks just right. So that's the inside there. You have these dark seeds, and there's a lot of them in the cherimoyas, but you just, as you eat the cherimoya, you separate them from the fruit and just spit them out, basically. That's it. So let's try this out and see what it tastes like. Well, that's really nice. Love it. I'm used to eating the smaller cherimoyas. It has a different skin as well. It's like kind of just flake the skin just on the other kind of cherimoya. I don't know if there's different names for these or not, but it doesn't peel off. It kind of just flakes off in chunks, and then you get to the flesh of the fruit. These guys here, you just cut open and eat like this. That's really good. So the only place where I find fruits like this is you got to go to an Asian grocery store or Chinatown if you live in a city. Usually, I think every major city has an Asian neighborhood where you'll find interesting fruits like what I have here, like the sapodillas and these unusual mangoes. But it's a treat. I mean, I couldn't be eating this stuff every day because it would put me in the poorhouse in no time. But sometimes you just need to break it up. If you're eating a lot of fruit or you're 100% fruitarian, you have to treat yourself to this kind of stuff. I mean, I guess if you were to go to Thailand or somewhere in Asia, you'd get this kind of fruit for like next to nothing. But here you pay a premium for it. But I look at it this way. When I used to drink wine, I used to like vintage wines, and I started collecting there for a little while. And I spent up to, like, in some rare cases, not all the time, but in some cases I'd spend up to close to $200 for a bottle of wine, something that you would drink in one go and basically pee it out. Pretty expensive urine. So why not? Why not, treat yourself to a $12 fruit occasionally? Like, this is really quite enjoyable. I always wonder, because although I eat cooked food, and I love the potatoes, and I love the rice and all the various kinds of beans and lentils, and even vegetables that I think taste better cooked, like asparagus, for example. I love all that, but fruit definitely. I have a preference for the fruit, and I always wonder if I actually lived in a place where I could get this kind of fruit every day, would I be 100% fruitarian? I don't know. I know though, living here in Canada, Toronto's a great place. I can buy this stuff, but I mean, to get into the variety and the more exotic fruits, it gets really expensive, and for most of us, we just can't swing that kind of budget. We need to keep things within control financially, and this is where the cooked starches really help out a lot in that respect, is keeping the budget manageable. Because I mean, you could eat just bananas and oranges and stuff like that and get them, find them at discounts, but that could get to be kind of monotonous after a while. I gotta have this more exotic stuff to keep it going for me anyways. I'm gonna finish off this cherimoya. Have a great day.